my name is Xenius. Welcome back to the channel. This is my first TibiaME playthrough since I've come back to the channel, and it's a little nostalgic right now. I mean, I feel a little weird doing this. If you haven't seen my video, I posted a video yesterday saying that I want to come back to YouTube. I want to come back to TibiaME. There's a fantastic community that kind of erupted in my absence while I was gone, and I really want to cultivate that, and I really want to start playing this game again because I have so much fun with it. I mean, I've played it since I was a kid, and now I'm kind of the only one of my friends who used to play that still plays, and now I get to play it online for everyone. So that's pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited for it. So I might be a little rusty. I'm still figuring things out. I changed the plan a little bit. I told y'all in the video that I wanted to just upload the videos that I had ready to go. I could show you it, but I had some episodes that were just ready to go. I could have uploaded them. I just forgot, I guess. And instead of uploading them with 2021 Xenius showing you guys what it was, I thought I would re-record them to kind of get back into the swing of things. So hopefully I remember everything. So we'll see how this goes. So we're gonna jump on into it. We'll see how it goes. If it's a little rusty, I apologize for that. But I think we'll get through it. Hopefully, nobody knows. So anyway, don't kill me. We're talking to the Emperor. I won't. I wouldn't plan on it. Good. It's you, Xenius. Yalang told me you will come. Listen, Hinshun has kidnapped my son and is blackmailing me. He forced me to exploit my country to satisfy his greed, and now the situation has come to a head. What happened? The soldiers of Yabutu are loyal to me. They won't act without the order of the Emperor, but last night Hinshun made me sign a contract which appoints him to the new Minister of Defense. That gives him the sole power of disposal over the army. Only the royal guards are still loyal to me, and now he's planning to kill me. Because with the legitimized Emperor dead and the whole army behind him, he can claim the throne by force. He will pretend to be Yabutu's savior from this cruel emperor and become the next one. There isn't much time left. We must act fast. If Hinshun notices any offense against him, he will kill little Taro instantly. First, we will have to free him. My scouts found the location where my boy is being held. It is the old house in Gaiku village in the northern part of Yabutu. I beg you, sneak into the house and free Taro. Afterwards, search for Hinshun and kill him. Take the portal in the room behind me. So you go up to this portal, you log this portal, but you go up to this little area behind him, and you walk through this portal, and it'll instantly transport you to the northern part of Yabutu. So I'll try to walk you through some of these opponents here. We have the Waishi here, and there's also Restless. I can't remember what they're called. We'll get to them eventually. But obviously, Farm Zombie. That's how much I know about this game now. Man, this is going to be embarrassing because everyone's going to expect like a great return from me, and then I'm going to get here and do the episode, and then everyone's like, what happened to Xenius, guys? Like, he's not good. I do have to say, I'm a little impressed that my wolf is able to actually take on some of the farm zombies, because if I recall, that type of opponent, any form of like undead opponent, isn't supposed to be able to be hit by a hit attack, which is what the wolf is. So I'm a little surprised by that. I don't know what happened there. I might have to look into that a little bit, but I thought only soul attacks could attack any sort of a zombie or ghost or anything like that, but I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. So we're gonna go into this house, and you get to walk around a little bit. I keep switching back and forth. As you will see, I have the fire weapon equipped, and that's for a specific reason. Most of them, the Waishi and the Nemans in here, both of them are vulnerable to fire attacks. So I would recommend a fire weapon whenever you walk in here. The Nemans are also susceptible to ice attacks. So if you want to bring an ice weapon, you can, but I don't think there's a huge point to it. So I just would recommend not doing that. but that's just me. Do what you want. I've really been looking into pets recently. Since I came back, I started an episode on pets, and I never finished it. It's actually a part of a different episode that I'm sure I will upload here in the next couple of weeks. But I was looking around in the cave where you get pets, and I was shocked to find a saber cat from St. Nicholas. And for those of you that don't know, St. Nicholas is my favorite island of all time. It's the only one that I bought permanent access to, and it's where my character kind of is whenever I'm not on, which is a lot of fun. So if you're ever just wanting to hang out, St. Nicholas is probably the place to run into me, because whenever I'm not doing a main story quest, that's where I am. So definitely check it out. But yeah, I was just kind of shocked that I didn't have a saber cat. I have, I'm pretty sure I went over it, but I have the wolf, and I have a hornet, which does electricity damage. So I might get rid of the hornet just because I don't know that I need it. I don't use it ever. Like, it's level 7, and my wolf is level 9, which is great, but it's still like, I never use it, so what's the point? Yeah. I mentioned it in a different episode, but it was 4 years ago, so are you going to remember? Who knows, unless you have my episodes memorized, which I would find a different hobby if you have my episodes memorized. I mentioned it in a different episode, but I really like to go through each opponent. I noticed some comments from way back in the day of like, why do you attack every opponent? It seems like a waste of time. And I do see a lot of other YouTubers kind of blow through opponents like this, but one of the main reasons, and I might end up showing it, you don't get enough experience from just the quest alone. So I would highly recommend trying to find other ways, attacking opponents or other quests or something like that, to get experience in order to level up your character. Because what happened, I was going back through the old videos, and I found when I went to Benunu, the next island after you finish the Yabutu quest, Benunu is the next one. Whenever I went to that island, I found myself getting killed, and thank goodness I had life insurance, because it was honestly embarrassing, because I'm doing these, like, the first couple of quests on Benunu, and I'm finding myself being absolutely wrecked. I have the highest armor and weapons that I can have, but it really isn't enough. So sorry, that was disgusting. Oh, gross. Sorry. See, this is what I talk about when I say I'm old. Stuff like that happens to me all the time, and I have to clear my throat, and it's such an old thing for me to do. And it's embarrassing because I'm a performer. Anyway, as I was saying, I really like to go through every opponent that I can. There's every now and then I will try to slip around opponents just because I'm getting tired or I feel that the episode is getting a little long. But I really like to go through everyone because I want to get all of the experience that I can. So that will hopefully help me in Benunu. And even though I took a huge sabbatical from YouTube, I wasn't completely offline. If you'll notice in the top left, I'm power 32, or sorry, I'm level 32 right now, which is fine and all, but it's definitely not for Yabutu. I'm pretty sure the minimum level they recommend for Yabutu is level 33. Level 33 to 38, I'm pretty sure. So I spent a lot of time just kind of farming and going around and just fighting opponents during my off time. And I did cheese it a little bit. I will say the orc trap that's in Aria, I spent a lot of time in overnight, especially to really level up. So I'm level 48 now. So hopefully there won't be any more dying. That's kind of the big thing that I'm worried about, because I'm sure I will get premium or platinum before I really start in on playing again. But I am pretty worried about dying again. Just because, I mean, I think everyone is, and I tend to travel alone. I know a lot of people, they'll play in groups, and most worlds are completely populated, so you're able to play as a group, and whenever you go to a raid, of course there's going to be dozens of different players there at the same time, so you shouldn't be worried about taking all of the hits all at once. And I know that there are a couple of boss battles and missions that I'm interested in going into that I will need help with. Man, what's his name? Nemorian, something like that. I can't remember. I know it's something along those lines, but I would love to be able to do that battle, but I know it's something that you have to do with people. So I'm sure I'll do it. I think level 48 is the minimum that they recommend, but I mean, my wizard's tough and all, but I know that I would not be able to do it on my own. It's a pretty powerful boss battle. So I also looked into this kind of the stuff that's on the marketplace and stuff that you could buy with platinum, and I was pretty interested to find that you can actually like transfer worlds. I don't know if that was something that I could do way back in the day. I know that when you first sign up, you're kind of assigned a world. I'm pretty sure you can like say, hey, I want to be in this world. I know way back in the day when it first started, I'm pretty sure on my World 14, my OG account, I didn't have a choice. I'm pretty sure first of all, it made me have the name. It gave me a name. I didn't get to choose it. So Xenius is kind of what I've branded everything after, and it's because of this game. I love that this game is where I kind of got my Xenius start. It's where I became Xenius. But I'm pretty sure it also chose the world for me as well. I don't know that I got a choice in it. So I thought it was pretty cool. But now I'm pretty sure you can choose it, and you can now spend platinum to transfer your character over to worlds. And I'm wondering if you guys have any knowledge of that, because I think it would be cool. And I'm not really on an English-speaking server, which is fine. I have fun. I'm more of a lone wolf. I don't really do anything with other people. But I think it would be cool to be on a server where I can talk and communicate with other people and make sure that like I'm actually able to communicate with them and maybe even play with them. But of course, I feel like everyone is kind of so spread out on so many different worlds that it's hard to say, hey, I want to transfer to this world. So yeah, I would love to hear feedback on that. Like, do you know how that works? Would you recommend it? Is there a server or a world or anything along those lines that you would recommend I transfer to so that I can play with you guys more? Or what's the deal? Like, I feel like I feel like there's a lot of options and there's a lot of open-endedness that we can do with that. And I keep talking about, hey, let's make a guild. Hey, let's play together. Hey, let's do stuff like that. But I don't know that that's really feasible if we're all spread out over a bunch of different worlds. So if we were all on one world, that would be cool. I feel like that would be more entertaining for me at least. So yeah, I would love to know what other TibiaME YouTubers are on. I don't really follow. I love his work. The TibiaME Paras. Am I saying that right? Paras, if you're out there, if you're listening, tell me, what's going on? What is your name? How do you say your name? Because I kid you not, and I'm pretty sure I've said it in a video before, I don't know how to say your name. Is it Paras? Is it Paris? Is it Parahahas? Because you have multiple A's in there. I don't know. I followed his work closely, and he's kind of been a huge inspiration, I would say, to what it is that I do, because he has been able to interview developers and things like that. So I feel like he was kind of the trendsetter, and he's been able to do so many raids, and he's literally on the TibiaME website. His videos are. This is Taro. This is who we're talking to. Sniff. Oh, you? You have come to rescue me? You? Mr. Hugh came to my cottage and brought me here. He said I'm a rebel, but I've done nothing. I only wanted to visit my parents. They live here, you know? I can't talk to them, and they said I have to be brave, but I miss them so much, and we live here. Oh, poor boy. Why does everybody say that to me? My daddy is a brave warrior. Well, he was a brave warrior. Now he's dancing with the angels, you know? And my mom is dancing with him in a meadow of white flowers. But sometimes they come back here, or so I think. They're not coming back. Not? No, they will come back. They're always with you. Really? Really? Oh, but where shall I go now? To Uncle Emperor. Uncle Emperor? Cool! You say he will take care of me? That's good. No hunger then. But first I'll get my stuff out of the cottage. Will you go and punish Mr. Hugh now? Of course I will. Hooray! He's a bad man. A very bad man. He lost this letter as he went off. Okay, what does the letter say? I didn't read it. What a great... I'm so good at this video game thing. I'm not great at this thing. 2021 Xenius was not smart. And that's, you know, that's okay. He was young. He was still figuring out. No, I'm kidding. No, he was having a good time. Okay, so a little bit about this. Mr. Hugh and Hinshun are together. Sorry about that. I don't know. I had a pop-up happen on my computer. I don't know if that showed up on here. So I'll start over. Mr. Hugh and Hinshun are together. They're two bosses that you're going to have to fight together. And they did sneak up on me. I did mention that in my old playthrough while I was watching through it. It did kind of sneak up on me. I should have known that they were in there, but it wasn't something that I even thought of or remembered. So I'll let you know a little bit about them. Whenever you do get to them, you're going to want fire and electricity. It's not something that I have equipped, which is okay. I think it works both ways, so I wouldn't worry about it too much as long as you're, as long as you have plenty of armor, as long as you maybe have a friend or you have a pet with you that can do things, then you should be fine. I wouldn't worry about it too much. But Mr. Q fears electricity, so if you have an electric weapon, I would highly recommend doing that here. And if whenever you get to Hinshun, he fears fire. So I have a fire weapon. It works for both, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much. I mean, fire is a good kind of all-around one that I tend to carry with me a lot, no matter where I am. I mean, Aria, most of the monsters that you're going to fight there, they're going to be susceptible to fire. Same with St. Nicholas. Asmore is a little different. You're going to want a holy weapon to combat them. But for the most part, I think fire is good all around. I don't really I don't really use a lot of hit weapons. I know a lot of enemies, it says that they fear or they're susceptible to the hit weapons, which is okay. Like, you feel free to use those if you want, but it's not really something I do. As of right now, next episode that I send out, it's going to be a couple of another Yabutu quests, but for the most part, what they're going to be going over is getting an item, and that item is for both warriors and wizards, and it's a hit weapon. And for the next couple of episodes, especially when I go to Benunu, I do end up using it. I think I haven't looked at the monsters that are on Yabutu recently, but I'm pretty sure that their weakness is hit. So I'm pretty sure you might want to take it with you if you're interested in that sort of thing. That was pretty close. I almost got taken out there just now, if you didn't catch sight of that. I was pretty low on health, and then my mana literally disappeared, so I really had to take a step back there. So be careful in this cave, especially if you're level 32. If you're higher, if you're more like 35, you probably won't have an issue with it. And also, if you're a warrior, you probably won't have an issue with it, just because you don't have to worry about mana, really, as a warrior. I mean, you have your buffs and your debuffs and your healing spells. But for the most part, as a warrior, you don't have to worry about attacks when it comes to warrior. So, yeah, Benunu. Pretty sure the enemies there are all hit. This is the area that I was talking about, where Mr. Hugh and Hinshun are both at. For the most part, from what I've heard from other people and what I've read on the wikis, the two bosses are going to be in the top level of this area, right above the lake here. I took the bottom path. I didn't know that they were on the top path. I was just kind of wandering around, and it didn't hit me until I was in there that this is where they were, and that I would be kind of battling them. So I don't even think that I healed all the way up. I think I just kind of went. Yeah, it's looking like I'm just moving, and I'm not letting my health or mana restore. So I don't know how that works out for me, actually. So we're gonna discover this together. I love it. What if I just did that regularly? What if, and hear me out here, I just stopped YouTube every now and then to rewatch videos so that I could discover it for myself. Yep, I didn't let my mana or my health recover at all. And I'm taking a beating. Oh, Hinshun's landing like every hit, basically. So that's why I'm struggling. I used my Potion of Might. You might want to bring one of those. I think that's probably going to be the best way to take care of them. And make sure you don't get overwhelmed. You want to try and take out the demons as much as you can. Man, I'm getting wrecked. I don't know that I did the best tactic here. Mr. Hugh is the lowest boss down there. So I took him out first, and that was probably why, is because I knew that he was the easier boss to defeat. Don't forget, here in these two crates, there's a small mana potion and a potion of might there, so really make sure to get those before you leave. Once you go back through the portal, you'll come back to the Emperor. Oh, you really killed Hinshun? How wonderful! I want to give you something. Please make space in your... Oh, well, nice. Okay, so I'm all full. So I probably just put that in the depot mail and then go back. Oh, you really killed Hinshun. How wonderful. Now I can rule this land again, and the people of Yabutu will finally be happy. Ministers, send the news to all provinces and call out a giant feast. I want every citizen to come into my palace. They shall have what they had to do without for the last year. As for you, my friend, I have something special for you. The black belt of martial arts. Carry it with pride. Now farewell. Troops for Aria? So it shall be. It's an honor to send our mighty martial arts fighter to Aria. They will serve King Eilon well in battle against Helmaraz. Now go, my friend, and deliver that message to Golzan. And then after this, you'll head back to Aria. So then you'll go back to Golzan, and you will talk to him about how it goes. Oh, you returned from your mission to Yabutu, Xenius. The Emperor will really send his troops to aid us in battle? That's wonderful. His martial arts fighter will be of great help. I have a new task for you. Are you ready for the briefing? And I'm pretty sure, yep, I say not yet. So I just wasn't ready for it. I wanted to go do something else in my free time so that I could build up a little bit more experience. So we're not quite done with Yabutu. Next episode, I'll go over a couple of quests that will give you some achievements and some items. And then we'll move on to Benunu. And as I was saying in this video, I kind of do that so that I can get up more experience. Same reason why I battle pretty much every enemy and monster that I come across is because I feel that I need that experience in order to be ready for the next island. And even then, it wasn't enough. I did end up being killed, and that part of that probably was carelessness. But I do think part of that is just because I was on the lower end of the level requirement for those islands. So this time I think I'll be ready. I'm level 48 now, so I think I'll be able to handle whatever is thrown my way on those islands. So thank you so much for watching. It is so good being back. I've really enjoyed watching TibiaME again and getting on and kind of getting a feel for the world again, and really just enjoying this environment. So thank you so much for watching. Those are the Yabutu quests. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.